Okay, so your stance is quite a long way to the left, and so realistically what we should now see is we should see this golf club move in this direction, on the same direction as your feet. Actually what you're going to see is you're going to see the club move in this direction around, so it's going to go very much inside. So if you just play it on, please. You can see how inside that is as you start to make the swing back. So you've basically just turned the club inside, and now the angle of attack is very shallow. I'll explain that to you in just a second how that works, but it makes it very difficult for you to get the bottom of the club correctly. Very, very difficult indeed. Okay, please just take it back to setup, please. So I've got the club pointing at my target and my body aiming to the left. At this stage now, I need to swing the golf club on the line of my shoulders. Now, if I do that, the golf club goes up and then it comes down again. So I've got an angle to get to the ball. If I swing the golf club this way, the angle of attack is now very shallow. It's too shallow as I come into the sand. And so therefore, I either take too much sand, I hit the sand way before the ball, take too much sand and the ball comes out too short or not at all, or I miss the sand completely and I catch the ball and it goes straight across the green. Yeah. So if I can get myself set up properly, then I'm in a much better place. So if I was just to hold the golf club like so, get myself set up, wherever I turn now, so the club's now on my body, wherever I'm aiming, the club goes in that direction. That makes sense? Yes. What you do is at the moment is you do that and move it away with your hands and arms first. Okay? So you'll see that now as we just play that forward. So what you'll see here is you've got a gap here. If you just look at this gap here between your legs and the head and the end of the club, what you're going to see is you're going to see a massive gap appear between the club and your legs. That's because the club goes inside and your hands go outside. So this is going to go that way and the head of the club's going to go this way. Very slowly, stop. Immediately you can see this gap has increased massively and the head of the golf club has come back onto the line of your hands. Sorry. So if I get myself set up again correctly, what you'll see here is that the head of the golf club in relation to my hands, it stays in the same place. Nothing changes. The head is that side of my hands. As I move back, the head is still that side of my hands. What you see is that your hands go this way and the head of the golf club comes this way, and that makes your angle of attack too shallow. Okay? So all you've really got to feel as though is that you keep this gap here more or less the same as you started with. So as you make your backswing, you feel as though it's the same gap, same distance. You can play it forward. Yeah. Now you're going to get it right, but you're also going to get it wrong. Yeah. And that's not a real good way to go into a bunker, not knowing whether I'm going to leave it in, send it across the green or get it right.